you guys? My name is Shemika. I am the owner of upscalelacewigs.com and of cafunehair.com. And I'm going to do this quick video because I'm not on YouTube very often, and I want to tell y'all a quick story. So I was on Instagram. I'm on Instagram a lot more than I am on YouTube. I need to work on being on YouTube more. I miss you guys. It's just that I start editing videos on YouTube and I become overly analytical and start analyzing every content that I do. And then I'm just like, oh, well, I don't post it. But anyways, I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm talking about today. So ultimately, I was on Instagram on my personal page. Well, it's not really personal, it's more like business. So it's Shemika Jackson 101, right? And I'm on there just scrolling around or whatever, nothing major. And there was this woman who has a very huge following. And she does deal with a lot of people who have alopecia. She deals with a lot of people who are suffering from hair loss. She does like more of like a comb over type of situation. And someone asked on her page, does the person's hair loss, which it looked like exactly like mine, which a lot of women's do, does that person's hair loss, did it come from wigs and weaves? This is what the woman had wrote. And I have wrote a comment to her question, not promoting any business, not promoting anything, but just really coming from a place of caring to say, no, it doesn't. Right? Because I feel as though there's a lot of information out there where people are misinformed. And I just wrote, I said, no. I said, it's not just from wigs and weaves. I said, the person really should just get a biopsy and get blood work done to know exactly, find out exactly what is going on with their hair, if their follicle is gone. I think I wrote something of that nature. And I said, but necessarily it doesn't mean it's from wigs and weaves. That's not where everybody's hair loss comes from. And I think there's a lot of misinformation out here that people are always saying it's from wigs and weaves. And it's not. It's not because I sell lace wigs. It's because I know for sure it's not, right? And you know how you get on Instagram, when you get comments from people or likes, it notifies you, right? I don't think it notifies you on the likes, but it notifies somebody writes a comment and adds your name. So when somebody added my name, I would get like comments like, yes, facts, this right here, this is all facts, 100, right? Or somebody wrote, yeah, my grandmother didn't have hair. She lost all her hair and she never wore any wigs and weaves. And all she did was wear roller sets. And I think I wrote back comment like, yeah, I said my grandmother, she had lost her hair and she kind of like blamed the hairstylist. Like one time she went to go get her hair done and it just all came out, which that can happen if you have a certain form of alopecia. And as I'm writing the answer back, I'm looking at the likes off of my comment and I'm getting a lot of likes, right? But I think I'm only getting a lot of likes because I'm telling the truth. It's not that I'm promoting anything or even talking crap about the work that the woman is doing. I'm just telling you, it's not just from wearing wigs and weaves that people have hair loss. So I get another comment. So also at the same time, the woman inboxed me and was like, oh, well, I'm clarifying why she asked the question. She said something about medicines and things like that. I said, well, if you're on medications will cause an effect on your hair, can cause an effect on your hair. I mean, I don't know why or how it does, but I do know a lot of people say, I started taking this medicine, my hair started thinning, etc., etc. And then a couple people was liking it, and then how you get a notification of what somebody says, so you kind of get an alert on your phone. So when I went to go check the one comment, I went to go look at the comment. I couldn't find my comment. I couldn't find the original woman's comment. So therefore, the whole post was gone. So I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, why is this starting to look funny? I'm starting to look at it. I'm like, why would you remove the post? You want to insinuate that all wigs and weaves are just bad? Because I know a lot of the videos, she's like throwing away lace wigs. And no one has to step on anyone else's toes in order for you to win. And I feel like people take other people's pain triggers and try to take advantage of them. And I'm not just talking about stylists. I'm talking about people who are in the hair business, people who are in hair loss businesses, and people who are in this industry where a woman or a man is trying to feel the best that they can at the most, and try to feel the most valuable as they can as they're dealing with hair loss. And I feel like For me to see that the comment was removed when I wasn't promoting, no one even knows like I probably even sold hair unless you go to my profile page and then go to my profile page, go down and see what's in the bio of the profile page. That, and it wasn't no sort of negativity or attack against the stylist. I just feel as though maybe the person wanted to keep a narrative going. That is unfortunate, because even though you're trying to keep a narrative going in regards to wigs and weaves, the people who wear wigs and weaves and who are still suffering from hair loss would have still came to visit you, irregardless of the information that I said, or the question that this other person wrote, or all the other multiple comments that other people write on your page. They're going to still come to you because, number one, your work is nice. Number two, they still want to feel their most valuable and self. And number three, your work is nice. So I just didn't understand why take away or cover knowledge that people need to understand. And I don't build my page. And if you ever looked at my YouTube page, if you ever see me, if you ever met me, you would know my business is my business, right? So I sell wigs and I sell the Melt Me Brown spray. But also my business is for you to be informed, right? But I don't make money off of you being informed. I'm giving you free information. I'm dropping knowledge on you irregardless. So for me, I feel of some sort of joy to say, yeah, go find out what's going on. Because at the end of the day, what person don't want to be natural? What person don't want to have their own hair out? Who wants to be freaking bald? I don't. And I feel like we can all win out here without shutting or shaming anybody else. It's just about everybody being an informed seller, an informed stylist, an informed wig maker, an informed wig supplier, or an informed hair oil supplier. Because the reality of it is, it's enough room for everybody to win, for nobody to have to bash anybody. And that's the reality. But the information that you give should be informed. If you're not a medical doctor, how can I tell you what your hair loss is? Hell, the doctors don't even know half of the time sometimes what the hair loss issues is. You can go through the whole action of going through the biopsy, the blood work, and still not know. And some of it can just be your diet. Sometimes we don't know what's going on the outside of us until we find out what's going on the inside of us. And so when I'm looking at it, I'm just like, why she deleted it? And I couldn't think of no reason why. But what I do want to share with you guys is that in order for you to make informed decisions, you have to inform yourself. Because there's a lot of people out here who's going to take your pain triggers and try to take advantage of you financially. Because they know you're emotionally attached to it. They know you emotionally want what you want because you want to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can physically. So they're going to take this pain trigger and try to fix it whichever way they can, but without thinking to themselves, well, it might not be from that, but I'm going to tell them it is because I don't like wigs and weaves. I don't know why. I don't know why people do what they do. I don't know. But you do have to use your own opinions, your own mindset, and your own information to make informed decisions about whatever you decide to do. And I feel like I'm kind of like rambling and ranting right now. But I felt like it was just disheartening for me to see that someone would just don't want to have like real information out there. Like you just want everybody to be like ignorant. It's like, what's wrong with being woke? I don't know. And I just feel like, but they want to come to you anyway to fix it. But you just want to delete it just to what? Push this narrative? But then a comment is like, yeah, because I don't know why stylists up there telling you, oh, come with your hair wash. Oh, because that's not, but that comment stays, right? But the negativity of talking about other stylists stays. And that gets commented back. Oh yeah, because you don't know your worth. And I'm just sitting there like, what's wrong with the world? Why can't we just all get along? Kumbaya, something. Like, let's be friends. Like, why can't we just all be cool? Everybody got their own lane. I'm not a stylist, but I sell wigs. I understand hair loss. I understand how to make them. I don't exactly make them because I don't really want to fully make them. Maybe do some repairs. I don't want to make a full wig. That's just not what I do. I'm kind of going on another thing, but I don't know. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say to you guys is that, just stay informed, stay woke, and try not to let, especially when it comes to hair, don't try to allow people who are trying to take your pain triggers and try to take advantage of you financially. It's kind of messed up. It's just try to be informed and, understand that this is just a process, and that's about it. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Until next time, peace.